Okay, you're welcome once again. Thank God for this opportunity. I always like sharing things that are positive because I believe that life is about relationship, and every individual have high connections unknowingly to us. According to research, it said an individual knows about 2,500 people. Now the question is, what do you do with your people's wealth? Because people's wealth are more than the money you have in your pocket. So basically, I'm going to be sharing with you how to help to live a healthy life, look younger than your age. I'm sure some of you may not be able to guess my age. Anyway, let me just tell you, I'm 47 years old. And some many years back, I used to look older. Sorry, please excuse me. I'll show you a picture frame that is about 7 years old when I had my daughter. And now that you're seeing me, for you to see the difference, this is the picture. This is me. I guess you can all see. Okay. So when you look at that picture, 7 years back, I'm supposed to look older, right? But I'm going to share with you something that helps to reverse age. Yeah, some people say, no, you have to pass through surgical means. But I'll tell you, it's just a process that you could do in the confine of your home, right? So I'm going to share my screen right now and tell you more. Okay. All right. Thank you. I guess you can see my screen. All right. We are there. Okay. So you're welcome to an award-winning opportunity. Yeah. You're welcome to an award-winning opportunity being promoted by a company called Phytoscience. You know, there are different organizations and they have created a system for themselves. Organizations like Coca-Cola, Glow World, like we know, many people subscribe to Glow. You also have different organizations that have formed a system for themselves. For you to call yourself as an entrepreneur, you need to have a system. So Phytoscience is just one company that has, created a system for themselves. Now, the difference between Phytoscience and other companies that I just mentioned is that Phytoscience allows you to create your own system, to build your own system inside their system. I'm going to show you what we do, what they have that enables people like us to have a system. Okay. Sorry. Okay. I will need to make you a co-host so that you can help me mute the mics of some people.
We have to mute everybody.
Yeah, let me mute everybody. And I'll also make you a co-host, Funke, so that you could help to mute their mic if need be. Thank you for that opportunity. Thank you. So I'll share my screen again so we can move on. So I was talking about how you can create a system for yourself because that is what would help you outlive, that will outlive you, that would enable you to will what you have to your loved ones. So many people and their businesses, when they exit this world, their business cease to exist. I'm showing you an opportunity that it's like a legacy that you will leave for your dependents and your loved ones, right? So you're welcome to this opportunity that is promoted by Phytoscience. Please, can you mute the mics of other people? I can hear some background noise. No, I've muted everybody, but some people seem to be unmuting themselves. Kindly encourage some quietness so that those who are going to be watching the recordings would be able to benefit one or two things from there. So moving forward, okay, thank you. So it's time to break the chains of ill health and poverty. I'm going to start with the health part of it because that is the vehicle we use in moving this opportunity, right? So if you're probably just working or you have your own business, or maybe you are in a commission-based company or whatever, it's not bad, but you can actually have a plan B that would help you to have extra income, right? So whatever I'm going to be showing to you will not compromise your current commitment. Rather, it will complement it. Okay. So there's no harm in doing that. There are so many people that do this part-time, and I do it full-time. A lot of people do it full-time, but we do not accept people doing it at their spare time. Either it is part-time or full-time for you to be able to build a system out of this. So I want to share with you some information that allows us to um, build wealth and also um, take care of our health as well. Remember some few years ago when the pandemic struck, a lot of organizations suffered, a lot of people, a lot of homes and families, they suffered, right? So many people lost their jobs and their family also was affected. Some companies with fine names, very popular, most of them have dissolved into thin air. Some businesses have moved from the location where they are, right, to their homes. They moved their shop into their home because they couldn't afford it. Things are not looking up the way they used to be. So many salaries are downsized. Some people are just based on commission. If you don't produce, you don't generate anything, you don't get anything, right? And some persons are also earning, you're working a 10-man job. And with that, there's a likelihood of diseases or infirmity to set in because you are overstretching and overstressing yourself, right? So things are not really that good. But what is the way forward? So that's why I'm telling you to look closely to what I am about to say. We need to consider these statements because it will guide us to make better informed decisions. We have the linear income. We also have the residual income stream, right? And the difference is that while the linear income allows you to earn, right? But when you stop working, the income stops. Residual income stream is the total opposite. That it gets to a time when you start working, the effort is high and the income is a little bit low. But as you keep building, right, consistently, right, you start getting to a position where you don't work so hard, but you get higher income. I don't know if you've heard about the pipeline, um, the parable of the pipeline. If you've not watched it before, it's on YouTube. Just take that name and then Google and then go on YouTube and watch the video. Some of them are short. Then we have the long version as well. It's a very big lesson for everybody to learn and to be able to take position, especially now that things are really revolutionizing, right? So residual income stream is an income stream you continue to earn long after you have stopped working. To get to a time you don't even work, income stream continues, right? After all, we have residual bills, countless numbers of them. So wouldn't you rather stick with a residual income stream that will help to solve all those residual bills? Bills like house rents, those who don't have houses yet, bills like feeding, clothing, you know, utility bills, even the data you're using to Zoom in, right? So many other, and some people also want to, contribute to their community, their place of worship and all. All of these are bills we have to pay. No wonder John D. Rockefeller said, I would rather earn 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my efforts. I love watching things that are motivational. Before this session, I was engrossed watching how Japan became very, very rich. And there are so many lessons I learned from there. You know, they said ideas rule the world. And today we are in the 21st century. There's so many ideas, so many strategies, so many, model, right, that are no longer useful in this 21st century. Most of them have dissolved into thin air. Some say it has now become obsolete. But some people bring those ideas in the 19th century and 20th century into the 21st century. Some of them work, while some old ones do not work, right? So this is one very beautiful idea that thrives in the 21st century, leveraging on 100 people's effort rather than 100% of your efforts. That is why so many people move and transit from the left side of the cash flow quadrant to the right side, which Robert Kiyosaki designed. He called it the cash flow quadrant because there are four sides. We have the E, which stands for the employees. So the second is the small business owners or the specialists, like lawyers that have their own chamber, you know, small business people who are not leveraging enough. They are on the left side of the quadrant. Then we have two on the right side of the quadrant who are the big business owners and the investors. For you to get there, there are certain criteria. You don't just jump into it, right? And according to what Robert Kiyosaki said, in case you don't know Robert Kiyosaki, he's the one that wrote the Rich Dad Poor Dad. It's a very fantastic book that when you read it, you have countless numbers of ideas that would, enable you to become an entrepreneur. So he designed that cash flow quadrant and he said, for you to be on the right side of the quadrant, you need to leverage on about 500 people and above. So the question then goes, are you leveraging enough? Let's say you have a company. How many are your employees? Are they up to 500? Are they all productive? Or are you doing business and you have partners? How many partners do you have? Are they all productive? Now, it's not easy to actually have um, to get a company or to float a company. It takes some huge capital and so many other things, right? So there are different platforms that you can actually leverage on to be able to build a system for yourself and then leverage on about 500 people and above. And that is what I want to share with you. Okay. So no little wonder, Richard Branson said, if someone offers you an amazing opportunity and you're not sure you can do it, say yes, then learn how to do it later. Look at the suggestion that Funke gave while we're trying to see how we can absorb people or probably extend the time. Brilliant idea that we should record it and then share the recording to people to watch. That's a very brilliant idea, you know. So you can imagine when you are surrounded with such kind of ideas and models and strategies, being employed by a company, you cannot lack idea. That's just the beauty about it. Okay, so here comes the amazing opportunity of living a healthier and wealthier lifestyle. I don't know if you've heard about Phytoscience. It's an amazing company that have come into Nigeria, Africa precisely, to be able to, help people to live life on their own terms, including myself. Okay, these are the powerful team that constitutes the Phytoscience. We had to put the late founder's picture there because his legacy still lives on. So we are basically pioneering the business of plant stem cell therapy to take care of your physical and financial well-being. Do you know, when you solve these two problems, everything, just fall into shape. Trust me. Okay, so let Dato Tantra Tempeng, pardon the sentence name. That is how the Malaysian names are. He's the founder of Fighter Science and he had a vision. He has over 27 years experience before he became late. And he brought this vision alive that is still alive, helping many to enjoy life today. Today, the co-founder, which happened to be his lovely wife, has been so amazing, helping to leave this legacy. And then we also have Datuk Wilito. He's a CEO, while the co-founder, her name is Puanshui Elantan. This is just a brief history about this company, right? Established in Desa Pentalin in Malaysia, September 2012. This company came in on a ground level. In fact, in a plaza, they rented just an office. That was how they started. But today, they have achieved so many. As I move on, I'm going to tell you more. They are located in about 51 countries. We have over 2 million distributors across the globe. It's an international business, mind you. So you can be in Nigeria and be earning in dollars anywhere you know people, or you can connect if you are very good and versatile with social media, right? And then also, we have our own physical location. That is one pointer to let you know that this is not a scam. There are so many businesses online, beautifully presented, you know, they make a lot of noise, but after a while, they dissolve into thin air after they have scammed so many people. One of the factors for you to know which is right is that they must have a physical structure, not a PO box or a phone number or just a website, right? Or a link. Mm-mm. If that's the only thing they have, then you need to really scrutinize further. So we have a physical building that is worth $4.5 million. We are cash rich and debt free. Not every company, not every system are debt free. Even the richest man in Africa, he is still owing debts, even though he is the richest man, right? And he has owned the system. So these are some pointers for you to know company that's been presented to you, who they really are. We have made over 100 millionaires created by Fighter Science. And for statisticians and economists, accountants, you would know this value because we generate an average revenue of $15 million on a monthly basis. So our ROI is fantastic. And that's worth considering. Okay, these are some awards that have been given to ordinary people, who never believed that they could build their dreams and their undreamt. I'll just scroll through. So this is Mr. Mike Olashe, somebody who could not even fend for his family or even pay the house rent. Today, he has been able to transform many lives because he said yes to this opportunity. And this is my humble self, Patience Imore. Funke knows me very well, and she can tell my story. It has not been easy, but I thank God for the level at which I am now. So through this opportunity, I've been able to travel out of Nigeria. I never thought that even an Igbo man would carry my trolley. I never thought that I would go for an all expense paid trip, that I don't have to spend a dime. But this company made it possible for people who are living their dreams, So other trips, we can go on and on. This was when the pandemic struck and they couldn't take us out. These are just young entrepreneurs, and the company said, no, we're going to take you to the best hotels in Nigeria so that you will not feel that lack. you know. So the trip, the fun and the vacation, the trips, they go on and on. These are some of that's my humble self in red, and some of my colleagues, you know, we also were treated to stupor on a 3 nights, three night stay at the Marriott, prestigious Marriott Hotel in Lagos here. Also, because the company recognizes that our spouses couldn't have just folded their arms, but they supported us one way or the other by giving us permissions to do this. They brought them together, and today they are part and parcel of the system because they love what we do, working as one family and helping people to grow. Yeah, I'll just come to talk to you about how the company pays residual income stream. It is very important for us to look at this closely and make a decision. First, the company pays in dollars. Like Paul Pilzer, a renowned economist, would say that in a recession economy, in a bad economy, if you're in a country where the policies are not really friendly, or there are so many factors, plunge into a dollar making business. This statement was made many years ago, but today it is playing out so very well, even in Nigeria, especially for somebody like me that lost her job many years ago in 2011, you know. So this is what the compensation plan has for us. Residual income, you can travel for free. You have time freedom. In fact, this is one thing I really cherish so much with what I'm doing. You know, a home-based business is what is in vogue now. People would rather, even some companies are allowing their staff to work from home. So wouldn't you rather create one for yourself? Most often than not, I hardly go out. Sometimes when I fuel my car, it lasts me sometimes for 1 month, 2 weeks, because even my church is very close to where I live. I decided to open an office very close to where I am. So even if I have to go to my office for consultation, I do it. But most often than not, I sit in my house. This is my office where I'm sitting now, right now, or I just lie down on my bed. All I just need is my phone, maybe my laptop if I want to. So time freedom allows you to explore and do a whole lot of things. You know, you can also be your own boss. Nobody bosses you, you can be your own boss. And you're not bossing someone else. So don't think that maybe I'm sharing with you an opportunity that will make you boss someone. No, you are all your own boss, right? Nobody bosses you. Okay. So you can also have financial freedom. In the other side of the quadrant, I did talk about the big business. And then the last one is investors. After making so much money, Robert Kiyosaki says it is obsolete for you to save your money because the rich men will come and they will borrow that money if you don't utilize it. So what they teach us here is to send your money on an errand. Either you buy precious stones, gold and all, or you invest in properties, an opportunity for you to, dive into such, send your money on an errand, you know, do things that will not compromise your commitment in building a system, right? And then also you could invest in building lives, building people. And these are the sacrifices we make. Okay. So there are 11 ways of earning in phytoscience. And unlike ordinary, traditional businesses, right? What they get alone is profits, right? Just profits when they make sales, profits or maybe good relationship. But here we have direct bonus, roll-up bonus, pay-in bonus, development bonus, loyalty leadership bonus, matching reorder bonus. We also have reorder bonus, matching bonus, and M2 bonus. We also have matching 2 bonus. Quite much in it. So because of time, I may not be able to x-ray all of them. But a few I'm going to mention will give you every reason why you should be part of the system. Because if you hear this information and you don't do anything about it, right? You're not different from somebody who have not heard it. And it's a win-win. You're in the system, there is no how something will definitely come to you. That is the way this compensation plan is structured. Okay. So how do you get into the system? There are three packages majorly called the silver, gold, and the platinum package. For the silver, I call it the smart users package. The gold package, I call it the small business package, while the platinum package, I call it the big business package. So as a silver, you connect the silver into the system. Instantly, the company is going to pay you $32.85, right? You can see the Naira value there, okay? This way of earning is called the direct bonus, right? Or you call it uh, the initial bonus, entry bonus, any name you want to call it, right? And then when you sponsor somebody into the system, you definitely get a bonus. They call it the thank you bonus. I call it the icing of the cake. So the silver can also connect a bigger package into the system. It's allowed. The company understands that everybody does not have, equal opportunity. So you could come in small, you could come in big, but there are limitations to how the silver earns. As we move on, you're going to see the difference. So when a silver connects a gold into the system, the company instantly pays that silver a thank you bonus of $88. If the silver connects a platinum into the system, is $135 instantly. I'm sure you would like to be doing the calculation to see just connecting one person. Look at what happened. I did told you that everybody has um how will I put it now? People's wealth, right? And in this 21st century, we are now in a connected economy. So are you connecting, or are you just talking and just communicating? Because talking and communicating does not give you so much. It just builds relationship. But when you connect, it builds greatness. So I'm actually putting you through on how you can connect a pipeline source of income using this opportunity, this platform, right? It's not every organization that allows you to build a pipeline. So you see, even Nigeria does not allow you to build a pipeline. Okay, so let's move on. The gold package, when a gold connects a silver, he still gets $32.85. But if a gold connects a gold member into the system, it earns $177.75. Can you see the difference? While silver gets $88 when it connects a gold, the difference is clear. The gold gets $177.75. Likewise, when a gold connects a platinum into the system, it gets $225 instantly. And the company does not limit you the number of persons you connect. We have people who have connected thousands of people. So you can just imagine what comes in, how the pipeline is built. Don't forget, I did recommended that you should look for this video, the parable of the pipeline. Well, I might just supply you because I have a copy. So, okay, you can just remind me so I can send the parable of the pipeline so you can share with them. Thank you. So the platinum package, which is the big business package, gets it all, earns 100% of this total direct bonus, right? Which is 45% in its entirety. So the platinum connects a silver and earns $32.85, connects a gold member $177.75, but when he connects a platinum, he gets a total $450. That is 100% of the total earning, right? So the earning potential for direct bonus for the silver, gold, and platinum is 13.5% to 45%. Banks don't even give 13.5%. So even if you have large chunk of money and you decide to go and save, you will not have as much of this. I did talk to you about how one should, you know, send your money on an errand according to what Robert Kiyosaki advised. And that is why so many people are becoming more entrepreneurial, by the day. Other ways of earning is called the direct, um, indirect matching bonus. Okay, this way says, let's say this is you, you're already in the system, and you now start connecting. You connected Thomas into the system. The company would have paid you, right? Now, you need to show Thomas what happened to you when you connected him into the system. Thomas became excited and said, I'm going to do the same. He starts talking to people, sharing the information about phytoscience, and connect Peter into the system. And Peter chose to come in with the platinum package, just like Thomas did. The company instantly paid Thomas $450 connecting Peter. Peter became excited and connected also Paul and earned the same thing, $450, making a total of $900 connecting just two people. Guess what? At the end of the month, you as an individual, even though you don't know Peter or Paul, the company still recognizes that if it were not for your, you know, love for Thomas, Thomas wouldn't have earned this. And the company gave you 7% of um, the total earning of what Thomas has earned, which is $63. It goes on and on from your first level, you earn 7%, your second level up to your 10th level, you can see what you earn. It keeps going on and on. So whatever happens in your genealogy, even if you're not the one that did it, you will earn what we call a residual income. So after building a system, you could choose not to even do anything, or maybe just little. Support people who want to be like you. Just supporting. Without you doing so much or connecting people into the system, you still get paid, right? So that is how the company, rolled out this compensation plan. And as such, they have come to right the wrong in this industry because there are so many people that are wallowing and working for other companies rather than working for themselves, because most of those companies, they are target driven. They set a benchmark for you that if you cannot reach it, every little effort that you may have done, you will not get that earning. They get it. Our company says no. We don't have any targets. Whatever you do, little or much, it depends on the kind of bingo that is pursuing you. Let me use that word, right? So if you want more, you can get more. If you just want a little, you're satisfied with little, whatever little you do, it becomes yours, right? One other way of earning is called the key-in bonus. Unlike other companies, they employed clerks to take care of this registration and connecting people into the system, but the company says no. The platinum package holder should take this responsibility. Anyone who comes into the system and decides to become a platinum is going to benefit from this way of earning. And as such, if a platinum um, do a registration for a silver, he gets $2.19, just spending 5 minutes, entering the name, the username, the email address, the phone number, the full address. That's all. The company will give that platinum $2.19. What if it's a gold sign up? $11.85. And $30 is being paid when a platinum is signed up into the system. This is 3% of the bonus, right? So another way of earning, which is about my best, if you ask me, is the pairing bonus. I love this one very well because our company operates a hybrid binary system. An ordinary binary system will allow you to connect two people first before you get paid. But I did told you, connecting just only one person, instantly you get paid. Now, when you connect the second person, of course you get paid. Then the company says, don't go anywhere. You still have another reward. because you have met your minimum requirements, they're going to give you a pairing bonus or a development bonus. So let's say this is you as a silver, connecting S1 into the system and S2, instantly the company will pay you 14 points. No, sorry, at the end of the day, the company is going to pay you $14.6. You can see the Naira value. Okay. Now, when you teach S1 and S2 to do the same thing, when they connect Kudi, Sam, Kate, Ade, whenever a point emerges, 2 points on a point on left and right, for you, it is money. That is why you see money everywhere, right? So you're not the only beneficiary. When S1 and S2 choose to build a genealogy, right? A pipeline. You're building a pipeline for yourself, you're making money. And why I love this way of earning is because there are no holes barred. Some other companies will say you can only earn this way to your third level. Anything that happens from your fourth level till infinity, you don't have access to it, including its earning. That to me does not make one to become an entrepreneur. But phytoscience here says no. We're not going to we're not going to create any bridge. It's a level playing ground, and you have access to everybody from your first level till the infinity. Now you can see the reason why I love this way of earning. This is what really gives the residual income, because you can be sleeping while making money. I did told you it's an international business. So while you're in Nigeria, you can connect someone in the UK, US, Canada, anywhere, Russia, Germany, anywhere. So long as they have access to the product through you, you're going to get paid, no doubt, right? So thereby you're earning residual income. I won't flog it to you. I've been able to explain to you how the pairing bonus works. If you are a gold member, at any pair, any gold pair, you're going to get $79. And you can have as many pair in a day. You cannot control the way and manner people run their business. You cannot control them. So it's not a malignant business. That is why you said you can't be somebody else's boss, and nobody can be your boss. And you can be in the system, they're just coming in, you could overtake people that are already existing in the business. Same thing happened for me, because when I came into the system, they were already existing so many people. But because I knew what I wanted to achieve, I had to stay focused and become very consistent at what I'm doing. After asking how I can become successful, they gave me the formula and I had to run with it. Today, by the grace of God, I'm a black diamond. You're going to see more of other achievements as I move on. So for gold, you have $79 on every pair. For platinum, every platinum pair gives you $200. This thing is happening in Nigeria here, and it's one of the most important things that has ever happened to me in my life. And I can also speak for others who are also enjoying these benefits as well. The company doesn't reward somebody who is outside or just know the information, but you have to be in the system. So like I did told you, there are some packages. I'm going to show you how much each of the packages costs. So you can just choose any one of the package and be part of this and just start running and build a pipeline for yourself. This is just a 10 months projection. Let's say you are recommending 2, and you're teaching others to do 2. In 10 months cumulatively, if you are a silver member, you can earn as much as 10,000 US dollars. Gold member, 56 thousand, 56 million naira, sorry, or 10 million naira for silver, 56 million plus for gold, and 143 million plus for the platinum package. All things being equal, connecting to regularly for 10 months. That is what you're going to get. Now, these are the ranks. Our company, when you're in an environment and you're being motivated, you tend to bring, your, your skills out, right? Same in phytoscience, we believe in motivations, and when you're rewarded, when you make certain amounts of money, you are placed in the hall of rank. Okay, so for those who have earned $3,000 for themselves, the company gives them 1 star rank. 2 stars are those that have earned $7,000. 3 stars, $15,000. Diamonds, $30,000. Blue diamond, $50,000. Black diamond, $100,000. Crown diamond, $300,000. Crown ambassador, $500,000. Crown president, $1 million. Now, why I love this business so much is that for those who probably may have passed out, right, the way the company is being programmed is, if, for example, you exit this world, your business doesn't die with you. Someone else takes up this business with a position that you have acquired and the number of persons that you have built and their activities, and continue from there. That is the beauty about this, honestly. So another way the company pays is, even though you are not a co-founder, you're not a director, the company pays you 3% at the end of the month if you are a diamond. So from diamond up to crown president, the company gives you an ROI on monthly basis. But there's a condition. The company says if you make for yourself 3,000 US dollars, for example, that is your money. Automatically, the system recognizes you as a profit share earner for that month. So if you are a regular, earner of $3,000, you will definitely share from the profit share, right? So for diamonds, you have 2 units maximum. Up until crown president, you can see the number of units, right? Crown president now have 20 units. So from minimum of 2 units up to 20 units, you can earn profit share. That is huge. If you remember Awolowo, he's today, even in his death, he's earning from Coca-Cola. Obasanjo, he's earning from MTN. There is this northern politician, his name is Bamanga Tukur. He's earning from every container that comes into the shores of the country. There are so many other notable Nigerians who are earning royalty um, um, earnings in Nigeria. So that is what the company introduced into this and say, once you have done so very well for yourself, right, you are going to earn profit share from the company. This is an international company, like I did said, but you're in Nigeria. It doesn't look at your location. It gives you what you deserve because you are already an ambassador of the company. So that's some of the earnings. I can't take all of them. So that's why we can show that here. But if you want to know more, when you get into the system, definitely we're going to share that to you. So we have Mr. Bismarck Osafo as our African director. He's a crown ambassador. I did told you crown ambassadors are those that have earned a minimum of 500,000 US dollars. We have Dato Aziza Binti Razali. This woman came in because she had spots all over her face. Using this wonderful breakthrough product, she was able to leave her job as an engineer to, become a full-time trend ambassador of phytoscience, and today she's the crown president. We also have Mr. Olajide Olaoke, amazing personality. He's a crown ambassador as well. Yeah, there are black diamonds in Nigeria, even in Africa. So we have Mr. Olalere Michael Olusheye. He's a black diamond. And that's my humble self, Patience More. I'm a black diamond by the grace of God. I'm about 6 years in this business. And I'm happy that I'm being able to fulfill this part of my life because I just wanted to kick poverty bye-bye. I don't know how it was going to be, but God just showed me this opportunity. And level playing ground for ordinary people to achieve extraordinary. You don't have to have the qualification. You don't have to speak the best English. All you just need to do is just add, multiply, subtract, and divide, and then be able to have that discernment to be able to choose the kind of people you want to have, you know, in your business. Because, like my mentor would say, there are four types of friends: those who add value to you, those who multiply, and there are those who subtract and divide. Sometimes we have some friends, we don't see them as real friends. We still have their contacts and all. This business has really taught me how to tailor and focus on things that are productive. And people who know me, in fact, they all know what I do. I don't hide it, I don't keep it. And I've been able to fizzle out those people who do not wish me well. And today, I am connected to those who wish me well. Either they are in my business, or they have used the product, or they have been able to recommend somebody who probably need this opportunity to get well, or to also, build a financial base. So you too can also do the same. We also have other people, well-meaning Nigerians, who are doing very, very well today. They have the blue diamonds. You may not know them, but as you can see, they don't have two heads. So we have other blue diamonds as well. Some came with 0 naira, and today they have been able to build a pipeline. Yes, notably is with somebody here who is happened to be my husband. He used to be an ex-banker, but today the difference is clear. He has seen that this opportunity can give him more than being an employee to a bank. Sometimes fine when you're working with someone, the prestige and all those stuff is there. But if you look at it, when you stop working, most times the pension is not something to write home about. I remember when I lost my job, even as an information technology manager, right? I could only fall back on um, my pension. When they told me I can still have access to it, I went to the pension office, quite all right. And the questions they asked me, I became upset. I had to come back home because my company folded. It's a stockbroking firm, and when recession came, so many things happened. So we could not pay tax. So tax company came and sealed up our office, and we left there. So I had to go and fetch my pension. And the criteria they gave to me was if I have a sack letter or a resignation letter. I said I don't have any. I said, okay, but do I have a newspaper publication of the company filing bankruptcy? I said the company did not file bankruptcy. I didn't want to tell them the story because it was none of their business. So since I could not fetch those information, they said the only hope for me to have access to that money. Can you just imagine? Now, until I'm 50 years old. Anyway, in 3 years' time, I will be 50. So I'm waiting for that time. Let me see if they will ask me anything more than my identification. Then they will now know that truly they are scamming people and not it is not a pension scheme. So there's so many people who after they lose their job, or probably maybe they're out of job, they're not able to you know continue living life on their own terms. So it really pays to look at an opportunity that would help you to live a beach life even while you're old, not to become dependency of children, you know, so that you can even be a source of blessing to them as well. So that is why one of the reasons why I chose this opportunity. So I'll just go quickly into the health part of it. Like I did told you that this company offers um, two opportunities majorly, which is ill health and poverty, though we offer other things, which is exotic trips, all expense paid trip. And then of course, you definitely look beautiful. Somebody who is ugly comes into the business, you look very fine. I'm telling you because of what I want to share with you right now. This is what makes us stand out. According to World Health Organization, it says health is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely the absence of diseases or infirmities. And as such, there are so many diseases of the increase. How do we go back to nature? How do we stay healthy? Now diseases are killing faster than accidents. In those days, our forefathers died very old. Today, the lifespan has dropped up to 46, 50. Can you beat that? That is alarming. I was watching the story about Japan. Their lifespan is 80 something. I was just screaming. I said, wow, we have a long way to go. So what are the factors? We need to look at it closely. But most of the things that we ingest are genetically modified. So by going back to nature, we can help to increase the lifespan. That's just the truth of the matter. After all, we are not made of drugs. We are not made of drugs. And you agree with me, right? We are made of cell. Cell is the structural and functional unit of life, the basic unit of life. Every human being, every living thing is made up of cell, right? So what are stem cells? You probably may have come in contact with this word today, right? Stem cells. Stem cells are mother cells that have the ability to produce new cells that can transform into any tissue organ in your body. It is very important we need to know a lot about health and how we can stay healthy, because some persons wait until they fall sick, they go to the hospital. Some people have, in fact, dedicated their life to their doctors, their health rather, to the doctors, which ought not to be. What if I tell you that you're your number one doctor? Will you agree with me? It is really true. Okay. Some persons, before they take anything, oh, let me tell my doctor first. What will your doctor tell you? What do you think your doctor will tell you? Will tell you not to take it, just follow through my prescription. For some of us that are watching this video, or going to be watching the recording, will agree with me that even the doctors are in business. They pray every morning we wake up, just like any other person, right? So it is due to this wonderful ability that they have the potential to treat over 200 life-threatening challenges. Most of all these diseases today are degenerative challenges. Why is it so? Because the cells are not regenerating enough. That is just it. These are the level of organization. From the cell, we have the tissues, the organs that makes up the organism, which makes up the system, right? Stem cells have the ability to repair damaged tissues and organs, okay? So these are the potential uses of stem cells. Stem cells can take care of stroke, traumatic brain injury, learning defects, Alzheimer, Parkinson's disease, right? Missing tooth of an adult. We know that when a child breaks his tooth, it will grow. But when an adult breaks the tooth, it will not grow. Yes. But do you know, with the introduction of a stem cell, it will grow? Yes. And so many other things, blindness, deafness, so many things, multiple site cancer, diabetes, arthritis, name it. Stem cells have a role to play. And these are some facts about stem cells. Everybody has stem cells. As you're listening to me, we all have stem cells, right? We were born into this world with about 220 stem cells and trillions of cells. That's why children have more of that than an adult, because we lose cells every day, because we use the cells every day. So stem cells die. We lose between 500 to 20,000 cells every day. Stem cells also diminish with age, lifestyle, and environmental factors. Therefore, we need to deliberately nourish our cells. So you don't have to be sick to regenerate new cells with stem cells. Rather, you regenerate new cells to prevent sickness. That's why they say prevention is cheaper, safer than cure, right? So introducing a revolutionary breakthrough called the plant-based stem cells. There are three types of stem cells. We have the pluripotent stem cells. We also have the embryonic stem cells. You may feel free to Google all those. I may not be able to expatiate that, but majorly the plant-based stem cells is the medical breakthrough, the latest technology in clinical wellness that helps to protect healthy cells, repair damaged cells, regenerate dormant cells. The Swiss native call it Utwila spitloba. Why? Because they discovered it in Switzerland. You know, an apple, they say an apple a day keeps you away from the doctor, right? That statement is very correct, but let me shock you. The apple you eat in Africa, in Nigeria here, oxidizes very quickly. That is not the apple they are talking about. Oh. In fact, when you bite an apple and you receive an important call, after some time, when you go back to that apple, you notice it has turned brown. The truth is that it's not just only the color that happened to that apple. So many things happen to the apple. That apple has started aging. They call it oxidation. So you can imagine ingesting that apple. What happens to you? That's why sometimes they say our internal organs are even older than our age. So we need to go back to nature. They discovered this particular apple, 18th century breed of apple that does not allow itself to be desecrated. In fact, if this apple is on the tree and a bird peck at it, guess what? Before you know it, the apple has healed itself. You know, when there's a cut on your skin and you don't do anything to it, right? It starts healing itself. Have you ever wondered why it happened that way? It is because the stem cell that is responsible for skin damage is still active in your body system. That is why it heals. But you know, there are some persons who get injured. It takes years. Sometimes, because the wound does not heal, it may further damage other parts of the body. Yes. So these are some factors. They discovered this apple that 0.1 concentration of the Swiss apple can help to regenerate 80% stem cells in human beings using the phytocellular technology. That is the latest technology in clinical wellness. There are so many things, though. Let me just shorten it here, right? Maybe when we get to connect with each other, you get to know more. And there's so many other information on the online space. We don't lack any at all. We can share the information with you. Thank you. So now we have access to stem cells, courtesy a ceremony that was done between Phytoscience and the company that produced it called Mavel Biochemistry. Phytoscience now have the double stem cell, triple stem cell, the formulation, the patent, and its products exclusively. You can't find it anywhere, even though there are fakes out there, right? But you can get the original from Phytoscience and its trend and its ambassadors, because we are the exclusive owner now of these products, even though it is produced in Switzerland, right? So that's a business venture that has helped so many people, ordinary people like us. And in the usage and the promoting and distribution of these products, we've gotten so many gold category awards. Our product is 100% plant-based. There are no growth hormones, no steroids, no pesticides, no cocaine, no fertilizers, no preservatives whatsoever. This is what we call back to nature, right? And you know, cells love nature. So you're either fighting disease or feeding disease whenever you eat something. So what are you ingesting? What are you feeding your cells with? Most people have not embarked on health investments. That is why when you look at these products, you look at it as, oh, it is expensive. It is not. especially when you compare it with its contemporary, which is the pluripotent stem cells and the embryonic stem cell. The cheapest of that is about 25,000 US dollars. Those ones that are surgically inclined. But ours is not up to that price. So I say the product is very cheap because it gives you more than what you even ask for. It is an undifferentiated treatment. So these are some benefits of our double stem cell and crystal cell. Okay. Cellular rejuvenation is anti-inflammation, UV protection from cellular level, speed up wound healing, anti-aging, and so much more. This is how to consume under your tongue, preferably on an empty stomach. Just pour a powder and put under your tongue, raise your tongue up, lap your tongue. Within 3 to 5 minutes, the powder dissolves. It goes right under through the sublingual gland, because there are holes, there are nodes under your tongue that leads to the blood nerve. So the heart pumps that stem cell to the brain. The brain now sends it to those areas that stem cell is needed. Let's say, for example, you know somebody who has diabetes. Diabetes is due to a failing organ that is supposed to produce insulin, which will further break down the sugar that we consume, that will give us energy. Now, that pancreas is either deficient with healthy pancreatic cells, or it is redundant, or the cells are used up. So in that case, when you deliberately ingest stem cells, it goes to fix that pancreas, right? By producing healthy cells. Then you can now start producing insulin. So if anybody who is having diabetic challenge, this is their safe haven. There are so many other chronic medical health conditions, including HIV, cancer, sickle cell. Yes, this product can convert a sickle cell anemia challenge to AA. So there are so many other factors. Other products are the Snowfield Forte, the H2O moisturizer, Miracle Intense Essence, the Actual Plus, and the IIQ. These are amazing products. You don't see it anywhere. Their benefits are so enormous. So this is what we promote, helping to solve so many chronic medical health conditions. The Snowfield Forte is the best aid in gastrointestinal problems. It also alkaline your body system. Let me tell you the facts. The reason why people fall sick is because of over-acidity in the body system, because it weakens it. Diseases, especially like cancer, cannot have, any, cannot, ward off an acidic condition or body system, right? Except otherwise it is alkaline. The Snowfield Forte also helps to build the hemoglobin and the red blood cell. That is why it's very good for sickle cell anemic challenge, right? Excellent for them. And then also fights all forms of infection. It is antifungal, antiviral, antibacterial, anti-inflammatory. That is what we have for you. How to consume? Pour into a water, a bottle water or a glass of 50 cl water and drink. This is our Actual Plus best option that helps you heal and recover from all diseases, especially diabetes. If anybody who is having diabetes or high blood pressure related issues, want to boost your immune system, this is a safe haven for you. This is how to take it as well. 3 times, 10 drops 3 times daily. Okay, we have the IIQ for brain and your vision. It also nutrify our vision. Children that are having issues with learning, it takes care of it as well. This is our Miracle Intense Essence, helping with spots, wrinkles, skin tone, skin vitality. It's an anti-aging effect. It raises fine line. It also brightens and firm up. And it's anti-UV as well. For legs that are booked for amputation, These products can help to heal. You will see some testimonies as we move on. So this is our weight management products, the best so far, right? Just have access to these products. You want to lose weight or you want to ward off bad fat, which is cholesterol. This is just a safe haven for you. These are some certification. We can't go wrong. Amazing, both international and local. We also have a US FDA certification. That is why our products are not seized by any custom. Then also we have a health insurance. When you connect into the system, buy the product through this company, you have a 1 million US dollar insurance cover. Rather than companies saying that this product is not meant to treat or cure any kind of challenge, they leave you at your own detriment, right? And they exonerate themselves. Our company says no. We can vouch for our products. And that is why nobody has come to lay any claim that this product did anything wrong to them. Rather, they're getting other benefits. Do you know that some people who could have 4 to 6 challenges, you don't need to consult 6 specialists, doctors, right? Just use this product. It will take care of the problem because it works from the cellular level to solve all those challenges in the body system. These are some testimonies. Rejuvenation. Some who go for plastic surgery and all that to get this, but with the stem cell, you can actually get a good results. This is another testimony. You can see how badly damaged that leg is. In fact, that badly damaged leg is looking older than this other one. But this is 2 months after, and see how the person healed using our products. Cases of infertility as well. This is a safe haven. Twins and all, you can actually, benefit using the products. I'm actually rounding up, but I need to let you know how much you can have access to any one of these packages. We have the silver package, the promo of 108,432 naira. The company is going to give you 3 crystal cell. And then still the silver package, which is the full silver package, with just 144,308 naira. The company is going to give you 6 double stem cell. Or you could choose the 4 double stem cell, 1 snowfield pot, and 1 crystal cell. So you have value for your money. You as a silver, you could also do recommendation, right? And you could also move to other bigger packages when you upgrade. But if you don't have access to the other bigger packages immediately, you could choose this smaller package and position yourself very well because your upline is likely going to place people in your genealogy and you're going to benefit, right? Rather than waiting for your money to get complete, if you actually admire the platinum package, no, use what you have to come into the system. It's more strategic when you do so. So as a gold member, all you need is 694,608 naira. I did told you earlier on, this is an international business. There are so many international businesses that runs into millions. Some of them are very, very risky. You may have supplied and your supplier did not send you money. Those are some hazards we have in the traditional business. But this one is a win-win. You even get much more. Let me just tell you my own story. I joined this business. I didn't have the money, but I remember the book I read called The Business of the 21st Century that says if you have assets and you don't have, and you're not doing anything with those assets, right? They become liability. So I had assets and that were not generating income. So I decided to sell those assets, which was the gold I bought. And I started this business after my husband also added money to complete my registration because I was really eyeing the bigger package, which I did. So when I joined, I joined with then it was 514,290 naira, which was the gold package. And under 41 days, I had already made 200% return on investment. I already made over 1.7 million naira within 41 days. So if I were to borrow that money, I would have paid back, and I would have had my 200% ROI to play around with, you know. So this business is so palatable, and that is why I'm actually encouraging you to be part of this as well. So the gold automatically is an upgrade to platinum. So if you don't have up to 1 million, 1.7 million plus, you can use the gold package to become a platinum. It's a promo that is running now. It may expire at any point in time. Okay. So, but if you want to run into being a platinum member directly without, because you have the money, do not despair. Just go straight off. And these are the quantity of products the company is going to give to you: 30 packs of double stem cell, 20 packs of the crystal cell, 6 Snuffy Forts, and 2 Actual Plus. So these are the packages. How to get started? Just pick up a registration form. We have soft copies. Just ask how you can get the soft copy, and then fill up all necessary requirements. Choose your package and make your payments. Follow up to confirm you have been registered, and pick up your products. Definitely, when you provide all the necessary details, the company immediately is going to send you an email having a temporary password and your username, so that you can have access to your portfolio, which you can design and build a pipeline source of income. So you can invite your friends, your loved ones. I mean, our business is not malignant. We build a symbiotic relationship. It is not a competitive business, but we are complementing ourselves. And that is why people find it very friendly, to be part of this, because they see it as opportunity for them to be able to leave a legacy, to bring in their gifts, right? It's not about building up somebody else's dream now, because when you're working, you're building someone else's dream. But if you're in this platform, you can build your dreams and even your dreams. A lot of us have, honestly. Okay. So remember, you make money by simply sharing this opportunity with others. Sharing is caring, and sharing is earning. This is what we have to offer. And so many people have found their fates. Today, they have built their dynasty. Most people that are living life of mediocre, they have been able to found a safe haven that does not debar them from, freedom that they have been yearning for. This is the 21st century, and there are a whole lot to benefit using this platform. Trust me, it is not stringent, it is not competitive. Rather, it's a symbiotic environment, and it is complementing. So that is why I am introducing this to you, to take a close look at. You don't have anything to lose, rather you have a whole lot to gain. I invested 500,000 naira, but by the grace of God, I've made well over 100,000 US dollars by the grace of God. Let me just give you a little analogy. I worked for some years. I'm just barely 6 years into this business. And with what I have earned, if I was working, it will take me about 49 years. Yes, it will take me about 49 years to get what I have made from this company, as in my own personal earning, not to talk of the people through me that have built their own dreams and their own dreams. You understand? So if I were working, I wouldn't be able to transform life. But this didn't just only help me to have my own freedom, but gave us a level playing ground to allow other people to also, be happy again, even with the craziness, in the governance, wherever you are, recession, bad economy, bad policy, and all. You can actually live life on your own terms. So I want to say thank you for this opportunity to allow me to share, right? And I hope that for those who have access to this recording, will be able to find this very important. And I also want to ask you to have a firm belief. If it can happen to me, it will happen to you. Forget all the grammar and all. I be worried girl and now broken English, time me and the knack. You understand? I started from a very humble beginning. And today I am happy with what I'm doing. I am working from home. That's one thing that nobody can take away from me now. I can choose to even live in another country if this country is not okay. Truly, because I have built, I am in a system that allows me to build a system. It's an international business, so I can be in another country. And in fact, with all the ideas and all the knowledge, and because I'm a little good with social media and all, of course, now you're in WhatsApp, you can copy and paste. There's so many things you can actually do, online, and you become free using this platform. So that's what I'm inviting you to be part of. So I want to say thank you again for this opportunity. Over to you, Funke Taiwo, for this opportunity. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you, Soft Mind. Thank you. This
Thank
has been a
you.
wonderful training, a wonderful delivery. How will I put it? A wonderful speech from you. Please, house, my greatest last question, help me through some accolades. Go to the chat session and send some icon to appreciate Madam Soft Mind. She is my organ in the business. I don't want to shop alone. So I want all of us to come on board to be part of trend maker. That is our slogan. Vital Science Nigeria. Thank you, Ola Ades, for joining. Thank you, Kate, my lovely sister. Thank you so much. And my amiable president, Sheil, he has another Zoom meeting that was scheduled to start by 10 p.m. So I asked him to leave the meeting. Since the recording is on, then we listen to the rest of the training or the seminar from there. So I appreciate you a lot. Thank you for honoring our invitation. Thank you so much. So from here to everyone, we draw the curtain for the day. Happy night rest. Cheers.